Hello YouTubers, it's Silvertardis here, and welcome to the Cyberwars Scrap Challenge. Now, you're probably a bit surprised, and you should be, because I was initially going to hold a raffle to decide which YouTube users would have their hand-built robots put in this competition. But unfortunately, only 4 people signed up to this challenge, and only 3 of them handed their robots in on time. I say handed, only 3 of them put up a video showing their robots, so we just had enough for the fight. But Robot Wars Lover, or whatever he's called, because you didn't put a video showing your robots, I'm afraid you won't be taking part in the challenge. But the 3 robots that are of course Miss Murder, who's been built by Hater13, which it has, as you can see, the flax weapon, the flipper axe weapon, and they've decided to put it in the flipper stance for this fight. Not very mobile around the arena floor, bit fragile, but it has a very good weapon on it. And representing Kevin Baxter, we have Kevbot 2, with a circular saw on the end of the arm and a flipper at the rear. Dual weapon combinations, they usually get robots far, so well done Kevin Baxter. And finally, representing Killer Sophie 101, we have the Colourful Killer. By far the most compact of these robots, I think. Definitely a strong weapon on it. So, great effort by Killer Sophie 101. I'm pretty impressed with this one. But we can't decide a winner just by looking at them, we've got to fight them. And as you can see, we've got 3 house robots in the arena for this fight to make things a little bit tougher. We have Shunt with the bulldozer blades and the axe, Dead Metal with the claws and the pincers, and Sergeant Bash with the flamethrower and the crushing jaws. 3, 2, 1, activate. So, which of these hand-built scrap machines is going to come out on top? And so far, the Colourful Killer looks like the favourite. Miss Murder, it's such a big machine, it's going to find it hard to navigate around the pit. But in comes the flax weapon, and that does look powerful. In fact, it's absolutely dwarfed the tiny little toothpick axe of the Colourful Killer. But Colourful Killer has got that axe round the rear wheels, and that's going to be a problem for Miss Murder. Smashing that big axe down on top of Kevbot 2, who is yet to do anything. Kevbot 2, they're trapped in the corner. Colourful Killer need to get its axe out of there. They do so, they're away. Miss Murder, I can already see the weapon buckling, but it's no short of power. In it comes again, trying to cause pain with the flax. This is a great battle here, so well done to all the YouTubers. In comes the disc now of Kevbot. Oh, and it's actually picked up the Colourful Killer. And if Colourful Killer doesn't get away from there, the only colour we'll be seeing on the arena floor is bright red blood. Or probably black oil as well, but in comes the big flax of Miss Murder again, and she's now caught on top of Kevbot 2. What can that flipper do? Call that a flipper? That's not really doing anything, is it? But then again, Miss Murder, it's got quite light chassis work. It's actually the lightest of the 3, would you believe it? Kevbot 2 getting the spinner up to speed, but the other 2 robots are nowhere near it. In comes the Colourful Killer again. So, about a minute or so remaining of this fight. And so far I'd say it's either Miss Murder. Oh, Miss Murder overbalancing. Could that be crucial here? Hater13 looking on in horror. In comes the big flax again. The Colourful Killer trying to get its axe into play. Not being able to do so. Miss Murder pinning it down. And the Colourful Killer coming in with that big tomahawk style axe again. So 30 seconds remaining of the fight. Shunt now getting his axe into Miss Murder. Miss Murder needs to get away from there, and they've toppled Kevbot. Kevbot right on the edge. And they're out of it. Kevbot has gone, so we're left with the Colourful Killer and Miss Murder. And Miss Murder's looking pretty much the worst for wear, but she did get Kevbot out of the arena. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Is Miss Murder in the pit? Is she in? Cease. Does that count? No, I'm just hearing from the judges Miss Murder was okay there. So, we're still left with 2 at the end of that fight. The Colourful Killer and Miss Murder. So, Killer Sophie 101's machine and that of Hater 13. Who's come out on top here? Commiserations to Kevin Baxter. Kevbot didn't survive to the end. But I'm just getting the word through from the judges, and they say, based on style, control, damage, and aggression, the winner is Miss Murder by Hater 13. Well done to Hater 13 there, your robot came out on top. Commiserations to Killer Sophie 101 and the Colourful Killer, but you can't win them all. See you guys for Cyberwars Series 5.